Oh, happy Sunday. Well, I hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. Comfort Dog, you want to come say hi? Comfort Dog, come here. Come here, dude. Here he comes. Whew. I hope you're all having a great Sunday. If it's good morning, if it's good evening, wherever you are in this big, beautiful world of ours. Hello. Thanks for joining me here in the chat. Man, last night we hosted all of our friends' kids. Well, not all of them because that'd be madness, but just a handful. And we had pumpkin carving because, as you know, grow a big old mess of pumpkins every year. And we had them over and carved pumpkins, had some pizza. It was lovely, 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 lovely. Yes, Matt, happy Sunday. Paul, good morning. Scout, so good to see you. It's a good one. It's a real good one. Oh my gosh, everything's starting to turn. Had a lovely rain, so all the hills are getting nice and green. Oh, one of my favorite times of the year, when everything begins to get green and the ground is nice and soft and spongy. It's wonderful. What are you guys all up to? Anything fun, anything interesting, or maybe just relaxing? Because you know how we say around here, rest is hard work. Hey, Apex is here. Dude, are you ready for our Minecraft spooky event after this? I am. I think I am. Ooh, you had your first frost last night. Wow, that feels early. Well, it's early for me. But I hope you had good preparation for all of that. Yeah, preparing for Minecraft. Nice. Nice. We want to work on something. I had a couple little projects set aside for today. You know, a little bit of forging. But there's that one project that is just in the back of my mind that's driving me kind of crazy. Ooh, Matt cooking a roast dinner right now. Nice. Oh, I am a sucker for a roast. A good roast, maybe some carrots and potatoes and all that good stuff. Oh my God. What time's dinner? Yeah, I'm a sucker for a roast. I love all food. It's gonna be pretty tough to find something that I don't like. I'm not crazy about. But there's something about like homogeneous ingredients, like a soup or a stew, or every culture around the world has soups and stews, right? So like big fan, big fan. Prepared a blanket, 3 dogs. I was out like a light. Paul, that sounds perfect. That sounds perfect. You like kraut burgers? I think I understand what you're saying. Yeah, heck yeah. Like I said, I do like just about everything. Ooh, my first poutine, like a proper poutine. It might happen, you never know. Just finished eating dinner. Oh, fantastic. Think about baking apple pie. Oh my God, you're out of control. But how seasonal is that, huh? About 25 minutes, you're welcome here every time. Matt, that's very, very generous and kind of you to say. So what do you think? I was thinking about firing up the forge, but last night, like yet again, yesterday Max had himself a good old time. So I feel like I want to check something off of my list, right? Like I got the big stuff going great. I had a great meeting with the Bannister client. We're choosing glass now. We're choosing like a color swatch, right? What is this? Bucking RJ, what is this now? Oh my gosh. Well, welcome to the club, my friend. Cheers. Hey, you're gonna have access to like a bunch of cool emojis. Also, your name is gonna be able to pop up so much better for me, and I can make sure I can read your comments. Who is this? AK Mythic. Hey, right on. My gosh, feel very blessed. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, met the client at the glass shop, which is great because I had an idea initially because these are the same clients as the Hobbit door. You know that crazy rolling kaleidoscopal Hobbit door? Remember that? Same clients, same color palette, You see, the client, she did dabbled in a lot of stained glass in another life, right? So she is already has very refined opinions and taste when it comes to the colors of the glass. So I wanted to make sure I gave her the reins of this steel stampede. You know what I mean? And yeah, it worked out great. It was a fun meeting. Like there's something about like excavating passion from a client. You know, us as tradespeople, us as craftspeople. It's, I think, a good job to. Oh, you got the exhaust on the half ton. Anyways, it's just a fun thing to be able to excavate passion out of your clients. So if you find yourself in a trade, if you find yourself a hobby that you're able to sell, like digging deep and mining out rich passion from them and then letting them experience it on their own is one of the greatest gifts you get to offer them. Amber, well, I appreciate that. You have nice hair. Oh, well, appreciate that as well. My goodness. Yeah, passion is it. It's all about passion, you know? It's the real gift. Hey, Yvonne is here. I'm going to listen to you and work on my diary. Your visual diary, correct? Oh, that's so special. Feels like tradition now. Hey, I don't know if you guys are, familiar with Fiddler on the Roof, but tradition. I'm not much of a musical sort of guy, but that thing has some bangers, all right? Okay, so checking things off the list. We had a good meeting with the client. They're happy. There's nothing better than a happy client, right? But there's 100% a little job that has been in the back of my mind that's driving me crazy. And it's those funny little eucalyptus coasters. I plugged her in. We're going to get this thing cooking, and we're going to finish this darn thing for good. Let's see where, I don't even know where they're at. Over there. Okay. Here we go. So I've just been kind of working on these with you guys, and it's taken extra long because it's just a side project. I don't know about you guys, but I think you all know and understand what that's like, right? You got the bread and butter, and usually the little side projects get kicked to the wayside. You know what I mean? Deep Creek, hi. A Vegemite sandwich. I have never had Vegemite. What's it like? Tell me about it. Give me the notes. So far. So I'm going to burn little designs in these, very simplistic little designs. And I got this little Minwax polyurethane warm satin that we're going to put over the top of it. Table needed coasters, so I made some coasters out of a tree we had to cut down this year. I'm always sad to lose a tree, but I'm always happy to add something to our home. So we have a lovely little, it's probably backwards for you guys, a lovely little shaded D20. This is something we got to finish, the moon. The moon, because we also did the sun last time around. Cute little paw prints. Vegemite is yuck. So KO. Doing simplistic, I know. Apex, you know me very well. Oh, and y'all, last night we had the stinking kids over, a bunch of kids, big old mess of kids, carving pumpkins of the pumpkins that we grew this year. But, in honor of the pumpkin patch, carved that little guy. Ooh, and we have to do our stars. Maybe we'll start there. We'll do our stars. Of course, you got to have an anvil and hammer, a sun to go with our moon. Got to have the shards of narsil. That's a big duh. Oh, and a lovely rose. As one does. So we're going to finish this hell or high water today. Am I in the mountains? No, I'm in rolling hills. Birds are chirping. It's cool out here. I think you can hear them. We get like peregrine falcons and, red-tailed hawks and bald eagles and ravens. Our birds are rad. But we also have like the little cute little Tweety birds. But our raptors out here are pretty unreal. Stinking of what? I do not understand. It's the new Grizzly Adams. Hey, Ian, hey, I'll take it. He needs a bear called Ben. I would love a bear. It'd be cool to have a forging bear. Help me out here in the shop. Like in, the Golden Compass. Remember those forging bears? Okay. He's warming up. I was trying to find lemon comet. Oh, the lemon comet. I'm unfamiliar with a lemon comet. Okay. We can clear this. We're not going to need that for a little while. A little warm satin. Just bear. Nope, just rolling hills. But I do have mountains nearby. Beautiful. You know how here in California we have such topography, so such interesting topography. We have, like, you can go to the ocean, see the beach in the morning, and then be snow skiing same day. It's pretty wild. I forgot to look for the comet. Thanks for the reminder, Paul. Yep, Sam, we gotta look for this comet, the lemon comet. Maybe have a lemon drop while we look for it. Okay, here we go. Warm it up. Woo, getting toasty. We got smoke going. All right, let's do our Starry Night. Look. I think, in honor of lemon comet, I think I'm gonna have to carve in a comet. I think we have to. Them's the rules, obviously. If someone's mentioning comets, well, there's just due diligence. You know what I mean? It's not quite hot yet. And some lemon pie. Oh my God. Okay, what's everyone's favorite? Sound off in the chat. Lemon meringue, key lime pie, or lemon bars. I don't know why I did that. Lemon bars. That's a tough one for me. I love me a key lime pie and lemon bars. I do like the shortbread crust of a lemon bar. Rhubarb pie. That's not on the list. We're talking lemon stuff. Lemon bars. Buka. Yeah. Lemon tea. Kevin, interesting. I haven't done much lemon tea. Key lime, Catherine, right? Ooh, well, and you're kind of in the South Lanes, so you got some proper Southern comfort cooking over there. I don't like any dessert with lemon. They are too sweet. They are very sweet. They are very sweet, but I don't know. That's crazy. That's wild. All right, now we're cooking. I'm gonna be so happy when I finally finish this little piece. We're there. We're getting there. Now, for the illusion of the stars, all the lines have to be in parallel, You watch your gate making videos. You like it? Ooh, lemon drop cookies. Buka, you and I think we have very similar sensibilities. Oh, lovely. Oh, that's very kind of you to say. That's so kind of you to say. Okay. Yeah, so everything needs to be at good right angles to make this actually look like some stars. We're getting there. We're doing it, Peter. Ooh, okay. All right, Paul. You got my full attention. There's a pie in Fox, Alaska called the Fat Man's Pie. It's so tasty, it'll make you fat. Oh, well, I'll be darned. What's in it? What's in a Fat Man's Pie? Ooh, a Sussex pond pudding. I gotta tell you, I gotta be honest with you. A pond pudding does not sound very appetizing. It's like an algae pie. I think of algae when I think of ponds. Am I crazy? Ah, Dremel. No, that's true. If I was trying to really excavate, I just want these to be relatively flat. But yeah, Dremel would totally do it. No, you're very right, buddy. All right, now we're heating up. Well, it's fun too because since we are actually digging in a little bit, you get a little bit of the geometry of all of these angles coming in on each other. It's looking pretty good. Just gonna do just a classic stars. The twinkly ones, you know? Ah, there's our first little star. Ah, there's an NES game from back in the day, and I think it was called like Super Spaceman, where you have to like lift, like this. This is a throwback. This is a very obscure reference, but you're in this like little spaceship, and you're like learning like very little low gravity, and you're trying to navigate these really dangerous terrains, and you have to like lift like your fuel canister, like, and it's like heavy, so you're like trying to fight the gravity. It's tough, but I used to watch my older brother play it. I was terrible at it, but he was good, and I would like cheer him on the entire time. Retro guy, how fitting. Yeah, what was it called? Was it Super Spaceman, I think? Something like that. You have to go planet to planet and like harvest stuff. It was very way before its time. I love those types of games. Whole lemon, brown sugar, raisins, butter, and suet pudding. Mmm. It's calorie free on a Sunday. Hey, you know what? I like that. Calorie free on a Sunday. I dig it. Let's keep our stars going. Making sure all the lines are in alignment, right? What's everyone's favorite NES game? I used to love to try and play the old Ninja Turtles, the original. That would put some hair on your chest. You know, that was a gnarly game back in the day. Fabled is already Monday for you? Oh my gosh. Right, woven 100%. I was always pretty good with the space pinball computer game. Oh, I can literally hear those sounds right now. You know, like the startup, the demo that we all had. Oh my gosh. Games on my PC simulator. Oh, whoa, and that's awesome. Ooh, NES Duck Hunt. Do you remember that rat bastard dog? That ding dong damn dog? Oh my God. Yeah, it happens. Oh, it's awesome. We're not going to stop, Scout. Ooh, you have a good old Sega Genesis. Also, that opening Sega was awesome. Hearing that as a kid, I didn't have one, but my friend did. Ooh, my favorite 8-bit game was Galaga. Ooh, that's never heard of that. I have never heard of that. How exciting is that? Love learning something new. I feel like that's a good goal for like every day. Try to learn something new. You know what I mean? Keep that noggin fed. Well, we're just starring away. We got another one. Oh, Paul, you've heard of it? You never? No, I'm sorry. Apex, I haven't. Forgive me. You know what's going to feel good? Having this done. Yeah, I'm going to be really excited to have this completed off my to-do list. Definitely don't really have a honeydew. Casey's always trying to talk me out of building stuff and making things for the house because like, it's like she'll say like, we need this shelf right here. I have a vision. I'm like, I'll build it. And she'll look at me with like burning coal eyes and just be like, with what time, Max? With what time will you make that? So I'm always like kind of a little sheepish. I was like, like I want to build it, but you're right. Like I don't have any time. What's time? Besides being able to spend time with you guys, here on a Sunday doing like little jobs. It's tough in this day and age. People used to be able to build their own stuff, and they took great pride in it. Either be quilts, either be a rocking chair, and I'd love to somehow return back to that. But in this day and age, when we always have to be kind of like on the clock, plugged in and making money, it's difficult. And I'm trying to figure out ways to do that. If you figure it out, let me know. Shout out to the builders. Yes. Ooh, Zinc. What is the largest project you have ever made? I want to learn blacksmithing when I have land. Ooh, Zinc, that's a great question. The rolling hobbit door was this entire shop. It started here and ended there and it went to the ceiling. So it was pretty much like 25 by 12. Just a giant, just an entire mechanism that big. That was about as big as it get. That was huge. The Valhalla doors, of course, were massive. But a lot of the wood was done at their workshop when we were working together. So those doors weren't in here. They couldn't have. It was just too big. But I'll tell you what, though, there is something coming down the line which I cannot wait to share with you. That's going to take the cake. It's going to absolutely take the cake on the biggest thing I've ever made. And I'm very excited. I'm very excited to share that with you. You could build a boat. I totally could build a boat. A nice steel boat. I don't trust wood. This is about as far as I'll go with wood. All right, here we go. Steady. Let's see here. Let's get back to what we were doing. The wood took offense. I know! It's rebelling against me. But it's difficult to get. Caleb, you're right. I'm a steel guy. Like wood just is too erratic. A knot will just ruin your day. Or it'll get out in the sun for a minute too long and go, wow. Not a fan. But if you work with wood, more power to you. Wood has a life of its own. It does. And I don't like it. Just forge a boat. 100%. Totally could. Totally could. Don't get me thinking about that because I'm going to build it in my mind and then I'm going to be stuck with it. This is getting kind of cute. We're cruising. Got cute little stars going. Oh, good old dog leg. Oh, boy. Yeah, absolutely. That's tough stuff. That's tough. You know what we need? Tea. We need another little hit of tea. Today we got sencha going. A Japanese green tea. I feel like I needed a little bit of a detox. I've been having myself a whole lot of fun. You'd be surprised, Zink. There's a bunch out there. If I had the space, I'd try building a small wood and cloth airplane. How cool would that? Like Wright Brothers style. That would be rad. That would be rad. Mm-hmm. It'd be a little unnerving. It'd be really fun to like build some of Leonardo da Vinci's like old designs, like the screw helicopter and the wings. But I don't know. Like health insurance is pretty expensive, and testing it is not really in the cards for me. You know, you could just imagine me on the roof of my shop, just kind of like, okay, goggles down, here we go. Everything just flies apart. Have a good day. Favorite project? Ooh. Oh, okay, woven. How would you make your favorite project ever? Ooh. If you redid it. That's an excellent question. I would love actually to return to the Habador and make some changes because you learn as you build. Like you're always learning. And if you keep your hands busy, you can actually learn quite a bit, just from doing. And one of the things I would have changed is a little bit of the mechanism. Because if improperly used, it could have a hiccup, a mechanical hiccup. And I don't like hiccups. Who likes hiccups, right? But these mechanical hiccups, you can't, drink water upside down or take a scoop of peanut butter or scare it out, right? It takes a lot of doing. And we've got it kind of figured out, but like, I'm not a big fan of hiccups. So yeah, I would love to rebuild or like guide past Max in, when I was building it, for the first time. But that's okay, and like finding clients that understand that is part of the process, that you're going to be learning along the way if you're going to be doing something brand new to the world. It's wonderful. Oh, Matt, I would love that. I would love that. I would love to just travel and be able to, discover amazing things. One day, once this channel gets successful enough, I'll be allowed to travel and see some cool stuff. And I'll film it. I'll bring you guys on the journey of my freaking out over how cool the world is. Maybe that'll be the name of it. Max Randolph, freaking out for how cool the world is. We'll workshop it. We'll workshop the name. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I get a good old freak out every now and then of just how spectacular everything is. It's cool. I need to figure out where we're going to put our comet. Our lemon comet. Hey! Sounds like, what's a vacation? Yeah, it's true. Definitely. It's really exciting to be entrepreneurial. But at the same time, it's costly. You don't get, paid time off or anything like that. You're just always kind of at your own mercy of your own productivity. One day, that's the plan. We're gonna finally finish up these darn coasters. We're doing good. We're at a good clip right now. Look at how cute these little stars are. Or am I going to make the comet lemon shaped? That would be hysterical. Max, do I like camping? Depends where and with whom. Those are the two big ones for me because I don't know if you guys have experienced trying to camp with somebody that's not savvy. Not for me. I like to make sure everyone's just doing their thing. They know what they're doing. They don't need help. I'm not good at hand holding. I think that's where one of my faults is having patience in that regard. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? And I try not to be hard, you know? Something I'm working on. Guess we're always kind of working on a little something. Yeah, I do like camping. It really depends on where and with whom. But yeah, the lemon shaped comet, that's hysterical. I'm just imagining just this like lemon just yeah. Oh yeah. Have you ever forged steel? Oh, Steve. Oh yeah. Have I? Oh yeah. We're on an anvil. Oh yeah. Lots of forged steel. Miles and miles and miles of forged steel. I couldn't imagine how much steel. I couldn't imagine how many hammer strikes. You know, 25 years of doing it practically every day, many strikes a day. I couldn't imagine that number. Not that maybe if I had a calculator. I mean, I got you here, but yeah, a lot of striking, a lot of forging. Love it every minute of it. All right, it's almost comet time. I think it's almost comet time, guys. I'm feeling it. I like it. So I don't want to like make it. I like clusters of stars, right? Clusters of stars, because if I even spread them out too evenly, it feels unnatural, and it feels a little bit less interesting. Nice little clusters, little clusters. Steve, well, thank you. You look like you'd do that, Steve. Totally. Do you do order for people for wood? So this is not what I usually do. I'm usually building like steel sweeping banisters and stuff like that, right? But I'm just doing a little project that I signed myself up for. We got a new table, a wood table, and we needed coasters. And I had to cut down a tree this year, so I'm using the eucalyptus branch wood to make coasters. So I'm just burning in some lovely little designs that the wife and I like. All right, I'm thinking right here, right there is where our comet's gonna go. Oh, digging it so far. Okay, we got the front of it. It looks like it's cooking. It looks like it's moving. I want it to be like streaking. I want it to feel like it's streaking across the sky with a little bit of an arc to it. Can't do straight lines. Couldn't possibly. We're getting there. We're getting there. Did I turn this darn thing off? No, we're still good. It's a little dirty. I'll let that thing warm up. Taking the day one sip at a time. There you go, Steve. Oh, add it to a cup holder. That's a great idea. Taking the day one sip at a time. I like that. Ooh, steampunk hobbit door. Yeah, I mean, it's relatively steampunk. It's like Art Nouveau meets a little steampunk because I love cutting gears. Big honking, like manhole covered 1-inch gears. Oh man, it's just fun. It's just you just never get to see stuff like that. You know what I mean? All right, now we're heated up. What do you guys think? A little comet? Right? That's the sound it made. I like it. Okay, another one down. Now we're gonna switch to the moon, and then we're gonna polyurethane these things. Kendall! Oh, I didn't see you. Hello, my friend. Good morning. We miss you. Oh, Jacob. You know, it takes a little bit of practice to kind of, you know, pull that out of yourself. You know, it is there. It just might be a little bit dormant. Brave Star? No. I need to look that up. Brave Star. Mechanical Town? Brave Star. That sounds way up my alley. Steve, so they reach out every season to, well, back in the day they did, to get me on the show, but it's just not my thing. You know, like I'll definitely, forge swords and things like that for my friends, especially like high-end knives. But it's just not my cup of tea. It did definitely when I was like a teenager, did a lot of blades, a lot of folded steel blades, but it's just not my focus. I like big architectural works, What am I making? So yeah, usually I'm working steel, but today I'm making these cute little wooden coasters for like my wife. So like, look, we got a cute little pumpkin patch. These are my two favorites. Like a little rose, and then I'm gonna varnish them here in a second. The moon needed a little something. The moon was feeling a little plain. Totally agreed, Steve. Absolutely. Now, there's been actually several times where producers have been talking to us about shows. They would come to the workshop and film a pilot, like a sizzle reel. That would be fun. I would love to do a TV show, but it's got to be right and it's got to be authentic. It can't be over sensationalized. Like I would love to do a TV show. I'd be all about it. And we've been in talks several times now, but it takes a long time. It takes years for producers to like sign on to something. They need to hear a name at least 10 times, that kind of thing. Have you ever killed a man or a bear? No. Oh, put the moon landing on like a little flag. That'd be pretty cute. Hey, dogs. Good morning or good afternoon, wherever it is for you guys. I'm just gonna put in some more, just like one more line. It just needs another line, A little extra detail. That's why I forge all of my work on edge. It doubles the lines. I know that sounds simplistic, but it captures more light. It just does so much more. It's so much more dynamic. I'm curious if I have a piece of, I don't even know what the hell this is, but it's here, and it's perfect for the point that I'm trying to tell you. So most smiths would, forge this piece of 1.25 inches all the way down to nothing. A little element, I don't even remember what this was for, but it was something that got scrapped. Would forge it like here, it's flat, right? It's just flat. You just have one face facing you the entire time. But the way I like to forge everything is on the diamond. You get two surfaces and this center line going down the whole entire thing. Like then that's difficult. Not everyone does that for a reason because it's hard. But it's worth getting good at something and doing the hard thing, and it makes your work so much better because look, this side's in the shadow and this side's in the light. It just adds so much. It adds so much character and so much interest. Ooh, it looks like Nightmare Before Christmas, fabled 100%. Ooh, dogs, nice. You always put a face on the moon. How cute is that? Man in the moon side profile. I like it. Yeah, I do like that. Gotta run. Paul, thanks for hanging out with us. Like in the 90s, that was a big one. I remember loving all of that artwork, like the fairy artwork with the man on the moon. The 90s had a really fun art trends, I feel like. Like that kind of neo fantasy style. Really enjoy that. Like, this is getting me in the mood to watch like the 10th Kingdom again. Please tell me the real ones out there remember the 10th Kingdom. Oh my God. Casey, my wife, showed me that back in the day, and I never looked back. That is quintessential like 90s fantasy. Ooh. Fabled. Oh yeah, the AI Bob Ross. That's wild. I don't know how to feel about that yet. Wasn't that great, Fabled? The wolf. Oh my God, he was great. But I feel like the 10th Kingdom is split between two different types of people. Those who loved the singing ring and people who got the absolute creeps from that thing. I get the creeps. I don't know where you guys fall. Yeah, the singing ring just felt like an absolute nightmare. Fun concept though. Also, and I'm getting myself inspired about a really fun magical item from for my D&D campaigns. But I need to get my singing voice out. Like I don't know if I can do that. I'm fairly immune to creeps. Oh my. Yeah, the 90s were gnarly. Like Return to Oz. Just about anything Jim Henson. We loved it, but we were also freaked out at the same time. I don't know. Us 90s kids were just built a little bit different, I guess. I don't know. 90s and Gen X kids. All right, we're looking pretty good here. Yeah, it needed more. It needed more lines going on. Dark Crystal will still be my favorite Jim Henson. Oh, Dark Crystal's great. Never Ending Story was up there for me. Oh man, was Jim Henson also in Legend? Legend with not Tom Hanks, Tom Cruise. Oh my God, Legend with Tom Hanks. Oh, I know the horse. Oh, Labyrinth. Labyrinth was a classic. I think the part where they're crossing the bog of eternal stench. That was the funniest thing I think I've ever seen as a child, and it's still probably the funniest thing I'll ever see. Hysterical. All right. Man, the birds are chirping. They're happy today. You hear them? Yeah, wood, man. I just hit a hard spot and it totally like veered my little burner. Haha. Oh, Fable, that makes me happy. Yeah, they're happy birds. So excited to have this done, and we're almost there. Getting so close. Yeah. Oh, John, you ever accidentally singe your hair? Yeah. So, like when I'm forging, like this is say like this, like the bar I'm working on. Like usually it gets trimmed naturally by like where I'm working with hot steel. It gets trimmed about right in here. Yeah, singe my hair a lot, but it keeps me kind of put together. You know what I mean? It's an accidental, benefit. It's funny. So, as last night, the pumpkin carving fiesta was coming to a close, and now there was only like two of the kids, one family that were still with us. So we're having like a late night kind of glass of wine, and we're all hanging out on the couch. And I decided to choose to read a scary story for kids. Scary story for kids because I love a good scary spooky story, right? But Casey told me last night that I think I went a little too hard on the ending because I think I scared the shit out of these poor kids because I gave them like a jump scare. And I feel bad. Maybe they had a couple nightmares last night. I read them the green ribbon, but the reveal, I think I usually I'm reading like outside, so like my volume could kind of go outside a little bit. But we were inside, and I about blew the roof off the house with a bit of a jump scare, and I kind of feel bad. But like if 90s fantasy watching as a kid can teach us something, kids need to be afraid of the dark a little bit. We watched some scary stuff as kids. I know, sorry. Whoa, but I'm sorry. Potty mouth over here. But I still like if I like close my eyes, I can still see their little faces when the jump scare. Their eyes were like that big around. Oh, oh, Cameron, that's very, very sweet of you to say. Come on, let's finish this thing up. Oh no. I dug I made a boo boo. I'm trying to fix it. How do I fix that, guys? Dang it. Used to do a lot of hunting. Yeah. Blacktail. Oh, Falcor. No swords. No, I mean, I have, but mainly like huge architectural works. Like that's a Stampede horse banister with stained glass and all that stuff. It's in the making. You, you like my mustache? Thanks. Grew it myself. All right, I'm just gonna like maybe darken the surrounding area to hide my boo-boo. And it's working. You see how you like, so you got like the, the tip here, but I buried like that part and it made a mark I was not wanting to make. Dang it. That's okay. It's character. It's rustic. It's artisanal. All right, we got like one more line to make and we can finally varnish. I'm so excited. Not just excited for the fumes, but I'm excited for having this done. I'm excited to get this thing done. Because when you have projects in your mind kind of floating around like a beehive, it's noisy, right? It's hard to focus. I'm excited for you. Well, thank you. Thank you. Just a cute little thing. I used to not like beards. But occasionally it grows on me. Epic woven. We are so close. And after this, oh man, I'm excited. I'm gonna try and spook my server friends on our studio Minecraft server. We play Minecraft together. It's a lot of fun. I'm gonna try and get them. I'm gonna try and get them a little spooked. So that's what Halloween's all about. Having fun, getting a little jumpy. You know what I mean? Fabled, I was missing the unpredicted party stuff. And I was telling my friends about you, and then I went, oh, I forgot this to subscribe to Max. Oh, don't forget. Meant to do that. A little flip at the table. Okay, how about this? Here's a fun question for you. Speaking of flipping the table, when we're talking about food and enjoying company and conversation over a meal, what is a pet peeve of yours that would make you flip the table? Someone like chewing loudly or something like that? The tree is on its revenge. Nasty tree carcasses, I know. You know what I think one of mine is when people salt and pepper their food without tasting it first. Like you're at a diner or something like that, and they immediately just taste it first. You don't know what's going on in there. Constant phone checking. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, be present. I know you're on your phones probably right now. And I'm on mine right now. So here we are calling the kettle black, but being present, especially when you're like physically with somebody, you owe them your full attention, I feel like. Oh my God, we are like there. I'm calling it good. We got our moon. I'm gonna call that it. I'm gonna darken this side a little bit too, so it like kind of matches. A little bit of shading action. Done. Okay, we can get rid of him. Get out of here. Okay. Let's see here. All right, I think I got a paintbrush around here somewhere. Here we go. Let's see. Do I need to stir? Do I need to stir this thing? Let's see. Oh, I need like a board. This will do. Look at us. Look at us figuring this out. I'm going to use this as my new table on my anvil. Look at that. Suddenly we got ourselves a little table. Fabled. Oh yeah, got long form videos for sure. Check them out. Yeah, there's a bunch of long form stuff. What am I looking for? What am I doing? I'm gonna give this thing a little bit of a stir. Yeah, because we gotta mix all them goodies around in there. Majestic star. Oh, that's very kind of you to say. I don't know about all that, though. You got a nice solder rod stir stick here. Okay. I think we're proper stirred. Get rid of that. Okay. Let's just get our little doodads, oh my God, arranged so we can just go to town. You know what I mean? All right, let's do a little review. Shards of Narsil. Cute little starry night with our lemon comet. Cute little rose. Oh, Rage. Happy late birthday. Oh, buddy. Cheers, man. Little rose for you, bud. Sun. Moon. Hammer and anvil. Got to have that, of course. Oh, and our sweet little pumpkin patch. Little doggy and cat prints. And of course, you got to have a natural 20. All right, let's get down to business. All right, let's see how this goes on because I'm actually quite curious. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's going to be a beaut, Clark. Look at that. It's going on real nice. All that grain is coming out. I'm using a print brush, so that's all right. I want to give this a nice soak because I need these to be pretty hardy. You know, if you knew my friends and all those, they gotta live up to some use. Yeah, I like that. I like that a whole lot. That's looking good. Also, I need to get the bark, or I want to put a little bit of a little coating on the bark there. This is going great. We're finally finishing these. I can't hardly believe it. We did it. And we did it together. Doing good. Okay, first coat on that one, done. Hey, happy birthday, Catherine. Did I just see that right? Yeah. Maybe I can sit back down and do this. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wood is thirsty. It just drinks this right in. Catherine, those new photos that you posted on the Discord, oh my God. Like, I just cannot believe it. Pretty incredible work. Gotta get the bark, you know? 'Cause I feel like it'll protect it from flaking off, you know? I like that live edge. Don't get the fingies. I don't know if you guys can even see, but it's looking really good. It's got this like nice warm glow to it, right? All right, I know I'm starting to enjoy woodworking right now, but I'm not gonna let it get to my head. This is great. Okay, let's do the rose. I'm really excited for this one. Okay. Wait. We gotta go like full blown ASMR here. I'm gonna try and do it backwards. Holy moly. How sweet is this? I love it. Not bad for a funny little side project from a smith. There we go. I like it. Gotta get a good layer on the bark because it's so porous. It just goes like a sponge. Hello. How are you, Ann? Hope you're doing good on this lovely Sunday. You got a blacksmith doing woodworking right now. I know, blasphemy. But it's fun to be kind of multifaceted, right? Try not to limit yourself like I like to do. And then I'll flip them over and do the bottom. And then I'll do like a nice finish coat on the top. We're doing it, Peter. All right, let's go hammer and anvil. Yeah, that beautiful coyote was giving you the business. It was like doing some blue steel stuff, you know? Oh, how fun is this? Like you just get to see it change like right before your eyes, you know? Oh. Don't hit the rose, Max. Yeah, it's so lovely being able to like every other Sunday, being able to share some time with you out here in my workshop where I'm doing kind of soft work. Because usually it's fire and brimstone in here, and I'm in the zone. But like stuff like this is lovely. Being able to share some space with you guys in my workshop and be able to just hang out, answer your questions, and just share some space with you guys. I really enjoy this. And the off Sundays, we have tea time with the patrons. If you want this in a more like intimate matter, where we can actually like see each other and all that stuff, join the Patreon. It's fun there. It's all about creativity. Whatever you're doing, even if you are one of those poor souls that think you're not creative, you are, and I can prove it. Yeah, I think in this day and age, especially in the age of like, AI and all that stuff, is to like really appreciate the creativity that we do have, right? Connecting with our humanity a little bit. No matter what it is. Ooh, making a mess. Ooh, there's a member. Are there any tools you need or wish you can get your hands on for your birthday? Ooh, no. No, I got everything I need. I got everything I could possibly ask for. Thank you, though. Prove I'm creative. I have a cool, like, I don't think it's a ginkgo, but that lizard piece of wood that you carved. Yeah, yeah. Proof enough. Boom. What you're building in Minecraft. It's all takes tons of planning and creativity. Oh man, tons of intention. It's great. It's beautiful stuff. Power hammer for sure. But I did get one. I just haven't like built the pad for it yet. I'm trying to find or build the new shop so I don't have to move it twice. You know what I mean? Or install it twice, I should say, because I don't really have a space for it here. But man, it would revolutionize my work. So I still do everything by hand. This is some thirsty wood. I need concrete. I need a lot of concrete. Especially if I'm going to build the pad for the new shop. Oh my goodness, that's going to be a lot of concrete. Like to the tune of like 40 grand. Ugh, not looking forward to that. Very daunting. You got to start a GoFundMe for your tool property for you. Nah, we already crossed that bridge. It was amazing. It was incredible. We were able to buy the property next door. Still trying to save everything I have to make that happen. We'll get there. I'm just saving every penny I can rub together, you know? We'll get there, guys. Don't you worry. It's not your responsibility. It's mine. This is going well. I feel like this is going very well. Oh man, Matt, yeah, everything is just so much cheaper everywhere outside of California. Very expensive to do much of anything out here. Like I'm looking at 30 just for the permits. Janie, stop it. Janie, you stop that. I'm not here for that. I'm here for you guys. You quit that right now. Janie, it's very sweet of you. Too sweet. Far too sweet. There's a new shop. Oh my God. I can't wait to show you the difference it's gonna make. Just having space. What's that? What's that? I live in the country, so permits only exist for houses. Don't tell me that. That's amazing. Out here in Cali, you gotta permit a doghouse. Rage, no! You guys quit that. Rage, don't you freaking dare. Starting to change. Stop it. Just for permits. I know. We'll get there. But you know what I'm starting to think is kind of going maybe more compound. But we'll see. You know, rather than building a shop, finding a kind of a property where there's already a shop on it. You know what I mean? Technically, we need them, but inspectors know better. Oh, man, how do I do that? Oh, man, this is fun. I'll be there next Sunday stream. Oh, that's great. That's so great. I'd love to, hang out with you more. It's been such a joy. Speaking of joy, finally committing to these projects, right? Oh, there we go. Ooh, see, look at, plain wood is nice and all, But when you start like putting an oil to it or something like that, oh, it really comes alive, doesn't it? Beautiful. I'm starting to get the woodworking bug now. Don't tell Apex. Hey, Catherine, you joined as a member. You need to go and do that. Oh my gosh. You're all too kind. All right, let's get the sides. Let's get that bark going. Things are looking good. Things are looking real good around here. Because I really want to get that bark good and sealed up, you know? So I don't want it flaky. I don't want it dusty on the table. It needs to be like sealed. Power word seal. Little D&D joke for you guys. One more little coat to get rid of any bubbles. We're cruising, guys. We're doing it. Hey, welcome to Apprentice. Oh my gosh. Welcome, welcome. Wow. Hello from rainy Oregon. Oh, I do love rainy Oregon. I have a very, very big soft spot for Oregon. It's just so beautiful. I feel like it's where like my blood wants to be, you know, like the nice cold, rainy. But this is my home, and I still love it. But I go visit Portland at least once a year. We got some family up there. Ooh, can you wear it the following Sunday? That's a fun idea. Casey and I are doing an outfit together, but it's kind of a deep cut. It's not an outrageous one. We've done some outrageous stuff in the past. That was a lot of fun. I was an astronaut. She was an alien. She was a witch. I was her black cat. Sending love and positivity your way. Invalid. Oh my gosh, you are out of control. Please don't know. I don't know what to do with my hands. Like, that's far too generous. Yeah, thank you so much. Gosh. I've been enjoying the Zodiac series. That makes me so happy. You know, there's so much, like, I feel like everyone has such a personal relationship with their own sign. Okay. Invalid. I still can't get past that. That was far too generous. All right, let's do the cute little pumpkins. Here we go. Whoosh. And of course, you got to do the sound. Whoosh. Oh my goodness. So lovely. I'm really enjoying this. This is very relaxing, very calming. How about that? This eucalyptus is working out great. Can't wait for Aquarius. Ooh. You'll see it soon enough. And it's fun to like build them during the constellation. You know, I feel like it's only right. So it's a yes on dressing up. You know what, Rage? Probably yes. Probably yes. Do you? I'll leave it a surprise. I'll leave it a surprise what I will be. But I don't know if it'll be that fun for you guys to see me without seeing also Casey too, because it'll be like a. Well, it's hard because I'm also coloring my hair. I've never done that before. Like with the spray paint stuff. We'll see how that all goes. I have like a wax nose on and stuff. We'll see. But also, we throw a giant party. So I don't know if I'll have the wherewithal. I might still be like up from the night before. I don't know. Which probably be entertaining in its own. It is satisfying, isn't it? I'm loving this. This is great. Just making sure to get that bark. Be doing a few coats to make sure it's nice and like real good hard finish, you know? Whew. Sure smells good in here. Ooh, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do a little, holiday decoration for you guys. That's a lot of fun. I really enjoy a limited release because I love to be able to offer you guys something that's not a big old handrail or a door or something like that. All right, here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Dee 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 dee. Like this is my favorite part is when you just see like the total change happen, you know? Now I got that song stuck in my head. Thanks, Max. Oh man, it's so good to be able to share my Sunday with you guys. I know I keep bringing that up, but it really is nice. It's very peaceful type work because I don't know if you're not very familiar with metalwork, it's very often very unpeaceful. Grinders and things like that, very loud, banging and carrying on. So being able to be working and being productive, but also having a sense of quiet and peace. Sign me up. This is nice. Especially in the day and age of like, kind of constant like online bombardment. Finding peace is almost like something you have to actively try to participate in, you know? Yeah, the sun, it came out great. Okay, D20 is last. We're cruising right along. Cruising right along. Okay, let's do a little D20. Whoosh. Love it. I love it. You gotta really get the side of that bark because it's so porous. It's just so thirsty. It just sucks this polyurethane right up. You gotta get these bark edges really good, really generous, you know? I like being generous. One with time, being generous with your time is really a wonderful thing to be able to offer people. Sauces, right? And like your varnish. Just get in there, get generous. Tell you what, you guys have been very generous with me. My gosh, I don't know what to even do with that. Too generous, actually. Here we go. Look at them. They're so warm and cozy. Come on, get out of here. I need tea. I need some Century green tea. It's gonna be a critical success. Yes. Yes. All right, let me do like just another little whoosh over the top of some of these guys that are like my first ones, you know? And I'm a metal worker, so I really don't really know what I'm doing, but I think we're figuring it out okay. We're doing it. We're doing something. I know that. I know that much. Ooh, for when you're overwhelmed. Catherine, no! Thanks for all the encouragement. Catherine, you stop it. You stop that. Right now. You're all too generous. Driving me crazy. You're all too sweet to me. I don't deserve you all. Very, very sweet. But yeah, encouragement is a wonderful thing to be able to share. We're doing it, guys. Hi, Lily. Max, yeah, you got a worker in the chat. Just ask away if you'd have any doubts. It's true. I will. I will, my friend. Thank you. I'm just kind of figuring it out on my own. It's kind of how I've done like kind of everything in my life. Just, figure it out. If I'm curious, well, I'm loving this dark color that's just naturally forming. This is lovely. The old unstoppable combo chain. Oh, fabled. You guys, quit it. Quit it. I've only been here for an hour or so. Agree with fabled. Well, you're very welcome to be here. I'm glad to have you. It's a space for everyone. Because like here we talk about, creativity and also the different forms creativity can take. It could literally be just how you organize the dishwasher. Creativity is thought and intention and action. That's all it is. There's creativity in everything we do. And I think it's important to recognize that. Creativity doesn't have to be only painting or sculpting. It's in your cooking. It's in everything. So whenever I hear someone says like, "Oh, I wish I was creative," how dare you? Fix that. Am I going to sell these, Grayson? No, these are for the house. I don't usually do woodwork. I do on special request from a client or something like that. But no, we needed coasters for the dining table. I just so happened to had to cut down a tree, so I made coasters. So here we are, a blacksmith making wooden coasters. But hey, you know what? We're here together, and that's all that matters. I don't know if I have a favorite one from all these different like little burned designs. Don't think I have a favorite, but I think the rose and the pumpkin might be close. Looking good. Yeah, these things are just drinking this stuff up. Oop, I hear a harvester on the road. Very distinct, very low gearing. I hear that wind up. You see, right now it's harvest in my area. And harvest is grapes. Hear it? There it is. I knew it. Ah! It's fun to make little educated guesses of things and then see if you're right. Okay, I'm going to close this up. I'm going to let these guys do a little cure on this side. So, in my area, there's vineyards and grapes everywhere. It's wine country. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And the whole town comes alive because, it's our little village industry. I'm going to set these aside because I know for sure I'm going to knock them over. Here, I'll give you one last little woo. Lovely little things, right? Look like a tray of cookies. Oh, crap. Is that water or varnish? I can't quite tell, but I'm going to grab a rag. Either way, I don't want it on the anvil. But yeah, my whole little town, small town, comes alive with that industry when it comes time to harvest. And it's great. I love that. It's very seasonal. It feels good. Jason Kelsey. No. If it's varnish, take a blowtorch to it. Let's find out. Must have been just in water. Maybe it was tea. Maybe I was spilling the tea. Well, I'm going to let that soak. I'm going to flip them over and get the bottom of them. But you know what? I'm going to let you guys get back to your beautiful day. Freaking love you all. I'm very grateful for your time, your energy and intention, and also all this down here. That's too much. Way too much. Way too generous. I don't know what to do with you guys. But besides saying thank you, that's just all I can. Yeah, Apex is ready. We're going to play some Minecraft after this here in a little while. I'm super excited. I'm going to rally the troops. I got to tell you just how grateful I am for this beautiful community. It's full of such wonderful, creative people, all of you. I'm very grateful, and I couldn't express it enough. So I'm going to continue to express it. Ben, you guys, all of you. Minecraft, what? Grayson, we have a studio Minecraft server through the Patreon. We have a lot of fun building and helping each other. It's a lovely little community. But yeah, I'm going to go back to that. I'm going to go back to this and go back to that. I'm going to let you go back to your day. But I love y'all very much. And don't forget to love each other, okay? Do something kind for someone today. Share something. All right. Have a great day and strike true. Bye-bye. Have a good day. Bye-bye, everybody. Okay, here we go.